eBay have just released a press statement on how they're going to make things better for their sellers. And I have to laugh because only a few months ago, this very policy banned my £800,000 a year business with seizing £17,000 of my money over several accounts. All because of 12 item not received cases, but which 3,000 products were sold in that month. And now, suddenly, eBay decide they're going to change the rules, but are they going to retrospectively apply it to my account? I don't think they are, because eBay, you've already killed my business. So let me explain this properly. For 24 years, I traded on eBay. I built a business from scratch up using this platform. I employed 8 staff, sold hundreds of thousands of pounds of stock every year, listed over 35,000 items. And then eBay's bots just simply decided to turn me off for doing so well in my sales and having 12 item not received cases against me. When they closed me, their email stated that I was unsafe for the eBay community. All it was their bots who were stopping me or preventing me from selling because they felt that I was unsafe. But it was looked at by a manual person. This manual person decided to refer to me as a fraudster. When I tried to run the business and still pay staff, they done an MC038, which is basically I'm a fraudster. And they accused me of fraud several times. But all I did was try to protect my business and protect the staff that were working under this eBay system. But now, none of it is relevant because eBay have changed the rules. Let me explain this properly. For 24 years, I traded on eBay, built a business, employed staff, paid my taxes, sold thousands of items every month. Then eBay decided I was unsafe for the eBay community. And all because I had 12 items not received cases against me. This was genuinely 2. But because I lived in Northern Ireland, we always get a higher level of items not received. But this was not consistent with the numbers of the sales that we had. Over 3,000 items went out that month, of which we made phenomenal amounts of money in sales, and eBay took their fees from that. But the INRs were only a fraction of what was sold, a very small fraction. And an unfair strike was put against us simply for that reason. But instead of giving me the opportunity to sort this out, they eventually just simply demigrated us to closure and led us down the path of the exit door. I then started making videos about the ban, which worsened my penalty, and I was permanently banned from selling on eBay. This didn't stop me, because we still had other channels selling other products through my other limited companies. If it wasn't for that, we would have had full closure. I am working very hard on a new platform to compete with eBay, and because they took their business from me, I intend to take their business from them. However, my main account was gone. I tried to trade again, always closed down for fraud. Hundreds of thousands of pounds of stock just simply wiped off the eBay system, which took me years and hundreds of thousands of pounds in labour costs to build. All but 3 staff remain dealing with Amazon and parts of the old eBay empire that we used to have. But they still have £17,000 of my money locked away in their bank because I'm too much of a fraudster to get my money, even though they've taken their fees. And now they come out with this beautiful message, and I will read it to you. We're making things more flexible. We'll give sellers a chance to fix issues before we restrict them. We'll release funds automatically when tracking shows delivery, and we'll make sure disruptions are minimized. Where was that when I needed it? Where was the flexibility when you labeled me a fraudster and that I was unsafe for buyers of the eBay community, even though I have 24 years of service to eBay? Because that's how I feel. I feel servitude to you, the company. And why would you not retrospectively apply that rule when you have just banned me from a very large business that done quite a lot of sales and made you and myself a lot of money? My fees at the downward spiral of sales that it was still £42,000 that you took in the last 5 months. That was a report that I had to submit to HMRC. £42,000 of fees. So let's be real here. Are you helping sellers? Or is this about covering your own tracks? Sellers like me who have been crushed, who have had livelihoods destroyed, who have paid eBay tens of thousands of pounds in fees every year, but we're the collateral damage. In fact, in the last 5 months before my ban, I had paid £42,433 in fees to you in eBay. And what did you do? Did you say, hey, you're a good money maker? Nope. I was good as my last 12 items not received, not the £42,000 of sales that you got and the 17 grand you currently earn interest off my money now. And all because 12 buyers clicked item not received button that quickly. Most of them got their items, other than 2, which I happily refunded against. But I never refunded who genuinely got their product and still kept the INR case open. Some of them were lying, but I was the one that was punished. So now eBay want to polish their system. They roll out a beautiful statement saying things are more flexible, that they'll give sellers another chance, that funds won't be held unfairly. But for me and my staff, for my business and my service to eBay for 24 years, it's too late. The business was killed. It will take me years to rebuild what they destroyed in weeks. They destroyed it. They ended it. And no press release can change that fact. And that's the truth about eBay. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe.